Hi coloring friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Kelly and I am going to share in this video all the things that I colored in the month of May. So I'm just going to dive right in and start with this beach coloring book. It is put out by Color Questopia. And I'm just kind of going in order in this book, and I kind of just decided that I was going to alternate between using colored pencil and doing more of a shading technique in the pictures, and then every other page would be just a straight marker. So those were two that I had done in the past, but this is the one that I did this month, and this was a colored pencil page then. And I tried to do a little bit of shading here and there, just kind of practicing that. Trying to remember what I used. I used the Seuss color pencils on this, which it was one that I wanted to pull out because I bought that when they were going around as a great deal, and I hadn't really used them a whole lot since I first got them. So I wanted to be sure to get them out and give them a little use. So that was this page that I did in the Beach Coloring Book by Color Questopia. A good get in the mood for summer book for sure. Then the next one is in A Million Magical Creatures by Lulu Mayo. And I did this fun one here. I'm going to move the little sticker out of the way. Yeah, this one was so much fun to do. I think I used Black Widows as the pencils. I did do some metallic paint on the tentacles and then the base of the jellyfish ride. And I'm not sure if that's coming across at all, and then the background I used chalk pastels, and I also used a little bit of white paint pen to do over the bubbles there. So yeah, that was a really fun one to do. I enjoyed that one a lot. And I believe that was it for this one. Yeah. Let me put that guy back in so my pages don't get messy. Okay, next up is, oh, this was an exciting one. So this is in Sun Life Drawings 40 coloring pages. And this is one of my books that I wanted to complete this year. So I am really, really close now. I think I have maybe 2 pages left to color. Where is the one I did this month? I actually did 2. This is one that I did back in March and I forgot to share. So there's a mandala that I completed, and I did this one using, I have a gel pen set that has a handful that have like mixed colored ink in the barrel, so it's kind of like you don't know what's going to come out. Um, so yeah, I decided to use some of those on a mandala, and you can see a little bit, like in this pink, it's kind of swirled with a purple. So kind of a cool technique. I can't think of a lot of other ways that I will use that type of gel pen, so I thought mandalas would be a good way to use some of those up. All right, and then this is what I call my mermandala. So when I looked at this, I saw mermaid scales in this scaly pattern that was on the mandala. So I decided to use, kind of, in my mind, mermaid colors. I used gel pens, um, some glitter and some metallic. I kind of alternated my way through. And yeah, tried to make it look like little mermaid tails coming out of the mandala. So that one was a lot of fun. That was my kind of kickoff to Mermaid. I sadly didn't get it posted as a hashtag for anything, but this month kind of went crazy on me. If you watched my last color in chat, you'll understand why. Um, and then I also finished this WIP which I thought would be nice to finish up for May also, because, pirates and skulls and kind of goes along with the whole mermaid thing. And I had started this one with gel pen also and kind of continued on with that. I think I did end up using an alcohol marker as sort of the base on the skull on the background. And then there are a few things here and there that I added some alcohol marker to. So I didn't stick strictly with the gel pen idea that I had to start, but I like how he turned out. I think he's pretty cool. And sadly, I spent probably way too much time watching the whole Johnny Depp trial thing on YouTube, and this kind of goes along with that too. So there you go. And I believe that was the last one I completed in this book. I think I did get started. No, I didn't even really do anything on this one. So I have, I think, 3 pages left to complete in this book, and then it'll be done for the year. So I'm going to try to make another dent in that in June, and hopefully this will be another completed one for me. But that is Sun Life Drawing, 40 coloring pages. All right, and then the next one I worked in was this Zen Doodle Spring Awakening. I wanted to color another one in it while it was still spring, and so I did this one here, this cat. Very cute, sitting out in the sun in the middle of some daffodils. So yeah, that was just kind of a fun, relaxing one to do. Pull that tab there. And that was in the Zen Doodle Spring Awakening, illustrated by Deborah Muller. Then I have this mermaid coloring book, color and activity book for kids. And I don't think there's an illustrator or anything. In fact, I'm not sure I even found a company that puts it out, so it's kind of odd. But I did do a few pages in this. So this is one that I did. And this obviously is not the best paper, so, I kind of took a risk with it. I did do a watercolor pencil background, which, it's okay. And it is super crinkly now, of course. I did use some metallic paint as accents. I accented the scales on the mermaid and on the fish. And then, of course, her pearls and the bubbles. And used alcohol marker on as a base on the page, so you can kind of see there. What else? Oh yeah, and then I used the glossy accents on their eyes. So I don't know if you can kind of see her glossy eyes and the fish too. But I kind of, this is not a super high quality book, and it's really for kids. Although I think anybody can color in whatever they want. But so I just decided to kind of throw everything at it and have fun with it, which I did. So I tried a bunch of different things in that, and it was a lot of fun. And then I kept going in the book. I kind of got hooked on it, and I did this little color by number page, which turned out really cute. What else did I do? There was more I did in here. I don't know if I marked it. I worked on this one here, and I used, oh my goodness, I don't know if you can see. I don't like to talk badly about things, but if you can see here, this paper, how it's so crinkled up. I don't know if I can find them offhand easily. I used the Master's Touch marker set that I had gotten from Hobby Lobby, and it has a brush tip on one hand and a fine tip on the other. The fine tip is fine. I used the brush tip on this page, and again, I don't know what it is. It doesn't feel like the marker tip is scratchy, but it just chews up whatever paper you use it on. Um, Anyway, so I was going to do a background. I kind of drawn in a line where I was going to separate water and sky. And I didn't get to that. I kind of abandoned this page. I did have fun, my husband and I, doing some of the word scrambles. Um, and oh, that's right. Here, let me. Okay, so challenge question. What is this unscrambled? My husband and I were managed to complete all the rest of them except for this one, and I cannot for the life of me figure it out. Um, it's a weird mix. It's not just ocean terms because there's like Disney and I mean, I guess they were calling to the Little Mermaid. There's Ariel too. But then you have some like Poseidon, a siren, and I don't know. It's supposed to be a kid's book, but I don't know if a lot of kids would know what a siren is. And then there's drowned as one of the words that got unscrambled. So I don't know. It's interesting, but anyway, we're stuck on this one. So if anybody can figure that one out and then put it in the comments for me, I would love it because that one's been driving me nuts. But yeah, I had a little too much fun maybe with the mermaid coloring book for kids. But yeah, it was fun and it was a nice way to kind of have fun during Mermaid. All right, then the next one was in A Million Sloths by Lulu Mayo. I got kind of hooked on her books this month. I don't know, I was on a kick. But I did this one here, and this was the one I was working on in the last color and chat video that I put out. And it all started because I wanted just a mindless thing to do while I couldn't sleep one night. And I was flipping through and I was like, I'm going to color purple flowers. And that's just what I did. I just sat and colored purple flowers. And then the next night I got it out and I did the peach flowers and it was perfect. It was like just what my mind needed. So this was a nice page to do. I did do a chalk pastel background. I got advice from my daughter because I was stumped on what to do for the background, and she said I should do an ombre blue background. So that's what I went for with this one, and I like how it turned out. I think it's cute. I had a lot of fun with that one. And then this is kind of a whip, but I did get started on this uh, title page here in the book. So maybe that'll be a finished page for next month. But that was in A Million Sloths by Lulu Mayo, and that was the first page I had colored in this book, so that was good too to get one colored in it. And then another exciting one is in the Dr. Seuss coloring book. I actually finished the WIP that I started last month. So last month I had done this page, and it was part of my coloring outside the book. I made the crayons that I used to color in the letters here. And then this month I finished off the other side of it. So this page here. And that was nice to have done, I have to say. I was a little, I don't know, it was fun to do, but after a certain point I was kind of ready to be done with it. So so I'm happy that I got it done. I like how it turned out. I love the vibrant, like the impact of the whole thing all together is so, so, so satisfying. I think this may be my first double page spread that I've ever completed. So I understand the feeling now when people say how good it felt to get that two-page spread done. Because it really did. It was nice. Highly recommend pushing through and getting your two-page spreads finished because it's a good feeling when you do. But that is the Lorax page from the Dr. Seuss coloring book. And then I have a couple WIPs. I'm a little sad that I have these because I really wanted to finish them this month, but it just didn't happen. But I wanted to share my progress in them anyway because I did work on them. This one's in A Million Mermaids by Lulu Mayo, and I did do a video, I think it was in the birthday bash tag, or birthday, Dan's birthday extravaganza. I can't remember what it was called now. The tag video that I participated in. So I worked on this page in that video, and then I did continue a little bit on afterwards. So I'm working in a rainbow pattern around the page. Actually, I started it last June as sort of a Pride Month thing. So I'm really hoping I'm going to try to get it finished this month in honor of Pride Month and have it all done then. So that's the goal. But I'm really happy with how it's coming out so far. I love this page. I think it's so cute. Yeah, so I'm going to keep working on that. Of course, in true fashion, I have my WIP pencils tucked into the book here. And then the last one, which I'm also sad I didn't get all finished, but honestly, I need to do some watching of this to get some of the colors because I'm still not sure. I got some advice for some of the colors from my son, which was helpful, but I want to watch. I kind of want to just watch the movies, to be honest. But um, and then I realized up here, I think is all Mandalorian characters, so I need to go back and look at how they're colored. I tried to do at least one little figure a day or one little portion a day for the remainder of the month after I worked on this. This was a page that I printed out and worked on in my May the 4th video. The illustrator is Becca Doodles, and I got this from her Etsy page. So I'll come in a little bit closer so you can get a better look at the actual picture because it's very small and detailed. There we go. Yeah, so I've gotten a bit done. I still have a ways to go for sure. It takes longer than you would think to do each little thing. Um, but I'm getting there. I'm hoping to have this one all finished this in June as well. So of course, when I have it all done, I will share it. But I wanted to show at least the progress because I've done a bit since the video I filmed working on it. So, and that is it. That is my coloring for the month of May. It was a pretty good month. I think I had 10 full pages that I finished, and then the 2 WIPs that I did work on. So I'm happy with that. I definitely leaned into my coloring just to calm and relax myself and was extremely thankful to have that. So anyway, thanks for checking out what I colored for the month of May. And I hope everyone else had a good May, a good coloring month if you're a colorist like I am. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.